Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today I am reacting to Kevin Samuels' thoughts on Will Smith slapping Chris Rock last night at the Oscars. And let's take a listen to what Mr. Kevin Samuels has to say about last night.
One question, Will. Did you have the same smoke for August ALSINA? Inquiring minds would like to know. That seemed like more than a G.I. Jane joke. I mean, escalated entanglement syndrome, people.
You guys, I think hell may freeze over. I actually agree with Kevin Samuels for once. I actually agree with Kevin Samuels about something. So Will Smith definitely does not have the same smoke for August ALSINA, but I think the reason for that is because Will Smith also knew him appearing humiliated on the Red Table Talk was gonna garner sympathy and was going to have people be on the hate train for Jada. So I think he knew that had he gone on there and, was cussing out August ALSINA or getting into a fight with August ALSINA and everything else, that was going to deflect away from Jada's actions. So therefore, Will Smith knew from a PR perspective, okay, if I sit here and I look humiliated that my wife cheated on me, even though I may have my own indiscretions, but if I sit there because her indiscretion became public, her indiscretion ended up becoming messy because she messed with somebody with nothing to lose, whereas I've done my dirt, but I've kept it hidden, I've kept it private, none of my side pieces are messy. If I look humiliated, that's going to have the public go after my wife instead of me. Whereas in this particular situation, since all eyes are on Will Smith, and how many times is Jada Pinkett Smith talking about how Tupac is the love of her life, how gangsta Tupac is, and all this and that, and we always know Will Smith as the nice, corny, funny guy, right? We've never seen the West Philadelphia come out of Will Smith until last night, right? So he's up here, and like I said, like I keep saying, he laughed at first, you guys. He was laughing at first when the joke first was read. But then when he glanced over to his wife and saw that Jada had rolled her eyes, saw that she was teary-eyed, then he just went loose. And I think at that moment, everything that Will has bottled up the past couple of years of, him being the meme of the teary eyes when, Jada Pinkett Smith is talking about her entanglement and everybody taking a go at the Smiths because of, the rumors of the open marriage and the rumors of all this other stuff. And then August ALSINA kind of blowing everything up out of the open. And I think they just haven't been able to back down. They have not been able to back down, and it got to a point where people were sick of the Smiths, people were sick of Jada and the Red Table Talk, and I think that was also repressed emotions as well, in addition to, Will Smith defending his wife. And defending his wife because of her alopecia diagnosis and because he didn't like the reference of the G.I. Jane comment. But I actually agree with Kevin Samuels. He doesn't have the same smoke for August ALSINA, and maybe he didn't feel like it was worth it. Maybe he didn't feel like it's worth going toe-to-toe with somebody who has nothing to lose. But, Chris Rock and him, they're on, a certain level of celebrity status to where he felt he had to defend his woman. He felt he had to show Chris Rock that he's not playing with him. And keep in mind, those of you who do not know the history that I've alluded to in other videos, is they have history. Chris Rock has came for Jada Pinkett Smith before, 4 years ago, I believe. Because that was when, like I said, Will Smith was supposed to be nominated for an Oscar for concussion, and he got snubbed, apparently. And that's when Jada led the campaign for Oscar So White. And then that's when Chris Rock made the joke that, basically, Jada's like Chris Rock trying to get into Rihanna's underwear or something, he said, and he said he wasn't invited. So basically throwing a jab there. And then this one just took it to, a whole nother level, because the problem now is how this is going to be handled, because there is so much division in who thinks it's right, who thinks it's wrong, and vice versa, and the semantics that are involved in between. So I do agree with Kevin Samuels, but I also think that Will Smith willing to be humiliated in that context at the expense of Jada getting dragged, I think that was strategic. I think if not Phil, why am I thinking of Phil? Fresh Prince. I think if Will wanted to take a go at August, he would have, right? But I think he was low-key pissed at Jada and wanted to get her back. So by him sitting there looking humiliated and looking as though Jada's the only cheater in the marriage, Jada's the only person that, was reckless with her side piece, that it was going to garner sympathy for Will Smith, because everybody always loves Will, but everybody always knows his wife as, sometimes she likes to, say things that cause controversy, cause, a lot of polarizing reactions to things. So Will knew what he was doing when he didn't go after August Alsina. He knew by looking like the husband that was cheated on, that was humiliated, was going to get him cool points, was going to get lots of sympathy, especially from his female fans. So he didn't have to do anything in that regard. But in this regard, where all eyes are on you, people have been coming at you, have been coming at your marriage, have been dragging you, especially these past couple of years. And this isn't the first time that Chris Rock has said something about your wife. However, in this instance, your wife is suffering with an autoimmune disease and some other things that's going on. So then once you took a look at her, all bets were off and you had time to go. So that's all that is, right? It's a mix of being upset about how your wife reacted to the comment, as well as her own medical issues that she has going on, as well as you having, fuse that you finally have had enough of everybody coming for you. And Chris Rock was the one who was going to be the one to receive that slap, right? But if it was a white person or somebody else, I don't think Will Smith would have got out of his seat. So there's that. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you guys agree or disagree with Kevin Samuels basically saying that Will Smith did not have the same smoke for August Alsina, and that he has the battered entanglement man syndrome, and, he doesn't see it for Will Smith because Will has this energy for Chris Rock, but not for August Alsina? And honestly, I just think he doesn't feel that August is worth it. That I don't think he feels that August is on a level that is worth going at him. And that the embarrassment and the dragging that his wife was going to get was enough satisfaction for him. Because I think at that point, when that happened, when Jada started to get dragged, I think she started to resent Will as well, and that's why she started spilling a bunch of more stuff about their marriage that we didn't want to hear about. Because she was pissed that so many people had sympathy for Will. Even though people were making memes and making fun of him, people had sympathy for him because it looked like his wife cheated on him, even though we all know technically they have an open marriage, right? But it's just that we have not been able to prove without a shadow of a doubt his alleged mistresses. Even though there's receipts of them being at the same locations, we've never caught them in the act. None of his mistresses or alleged mistresses have ever come forward and said, yes, I had an affair with Will Smith, so therefore it's all rumors up until this point. However, in the case of August Alsina, he did an interview with Angela Yee and spilled all kinds of tea about the Smiths and basically went rogue on their arrangement. So there's that. So Will knew what he was doing with that Red Table Talk interview. I believe that was completely calculated on his end, that he looks like the, humiliated husband, the husband that was, done wrong. Get a lot of female attention, female support, female love, even probably more females in his DMs. And then they could move forward, right? Because isn't that the same Red Table Talk? They said bad marriage for life. So here we are, right? Here we are. But let me know your guys' thoughts. What do you think of Kevin Samuels' comments? Please let me know in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys again very soon.